Hey guys, I'm Nakoa Dunn, a certified lifestyle coach. Thanks for coming back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about HR basics again. I like to call it HR by design. When I was in the human resources world for 20 plus years, I began to get very annoyed with some of my entry-level HR professionals. And to the point where I almost wrote a book called What is Strategic HR? From the toilet paper to the tax credit. Let me give you an example. I had one employee, and I love her to death. She'll probably know this story. She was responsible for getting all of the buses to a certain location for 200 leaders to be transported to a big event, a big dinner party actually. We're standing around in the lobby. It's time for the buses to show up. And there are all of these leaders milling around. Guess what? No buses. Guess what else? Couldn't find my HR employee anywhere. This was her responsibility. She'd already moved on. She'd gone over to the venue and wasn't checking in on this one detail. The next morning I took her to breakfast and I said, I'm glad the buses eventually showed up after we made some phone calls, after I called her and had her get on it. But I want to talk to you about what strategic HR really is. She would often want to spend more time in the boardroom talking about important things like compensation planning or outplacement or how do we really grow our employees. But you really have to remember that the role of a strategic HR person is just as important when we have to make sure that someone is carrying the watermelon to the picnic, when the buses get people from one location to the other, when there is enough toilet paper in the stall in the corporate office. You are always the point person. Strategic human resources means that sometimes you have to be Julie the cruise director. At the end of the day, don't forget, you are the one individual who is safe for all levels of the organization. And it's your responsibility to constantly scan the horizon to make sure everyone's primary needs are met. Everything runs like an event planner's dream, how to do outplacement and figure out whether you should go to Manila or India. Human resources is one of the best jobs in the world. But if you're too biased and think that you're too big for your britches and can only do the strategic stuff, you're forgetting that the heavy lifting and the small details are often more strategic than anything. HR by design, you guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Nakoa Dunn. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and go visit nakoadunn.com. We've got lots of tips and tools for you. I look forward to talking to you next time.